Alright, what is good, my fellow watchers of the Multiverse? My name is Max Charlebois, your host, Missed the Part. Welcome back to another live stream. This is a little bit different because we have a lot of major announcements for the channel. We wanted to finally get everything out of the way, and we thought, hey, what better way to do it than actually just host a live stream? And so this is going to be really exciting. We have a lot of news. We got lots of stuff to discuss. Simple Middleton, Riot Forever, Three Onions, Samantha, I hope you're doing well. Spring Tap, JT Wright, I hope that you're doing good today. We are going to have Zachary on the live stream. We got big announcements to make. I'm going to be calling him right now. I don't know if he will be online, but we are going to take a look. So just let me get everything straight here. Very exciting, very, very exciting times. It's kind of crazy to me that we are here at this point. So let me get him in. I don't know if he's going to answer. Yo, what's good?
Oh, it's good. It's good. Welcome back.
Welcome back. We are live, man. How are you doing? Welcome back, indeed. Oh boy, yeah. So I don't know. I kind of made a little point form document. I sent it last minute to you, so hopefully you saw it.
I'm reading it right now as you speak.
The Flame, I hope you're doing well. Mary, I hope you're doing good. Chicken, Peyton, Louie. Hopefully everybody is doing well today. We really appreciate you all kind of coming in here. We didn't know how long that this would be. So what's going on, Jeremiah? This is more of a kind of just an update. We wanted to talk to everybody just about what's happening on the channel. Just a quick update for everybody because we were going to make some announcements. But then the announcements that we wanted to make were probably going to be 15 to 30 minutes. And we were like, let's just do this in its own thing. I think it's great. Zachary, I don't know if you want to take the floor, if you want me to. I know that this was... I just called you. I think you were playing Rambo 6 Siege or whatever. So
yeah, I was playing Rainbow, but I just got off of it. But no, dude, I feel like you should start out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start out, everybody. So we have brand new YouTube membership tiers on the YouTube channel, and we actually have over 35 members only videos that are available now to watch. And we ended up cutting the price on all of the brand new tiers that were released. So we ended up releasing them, I want to say last week. And so what we wanted to do was we wanted to be a little bit more lenient and have a little bit of leeway. So we ended up cutting all of that in half now. So the Watcher 5 is now cut in half, and the monthly Watcher is now cut in half. So the membership tiers are updated, so it includes all the full perks, the production details, all of the submissions, all of the guidelines, and we're going to have that actually available as soon as possible. And so again, it's a very interesting thing here. You can submit your fan fiction requests through the Watcher of the Multiverse tier, and again, if you join any of the higher tiers, then it just helps the channel big time. We wanted to kind of offer this as well because, this was something that we saw very big interest in during the live streams. And so we are, working towards getting a ton of ideas that a lot of people have commissioned over the last couple of weeks. So it has been very, very interesting. So again, that's something that we got. There's so many updates. It's absolutely crazy. And again, Zachary, this is, I think, a good idea to kind of have everybody, come in here. And it's great to see everybody. We have 29 people here, and we can't thank you enough. But I do want to continue and say that we are now accepting about 1 to 2 applications for co-writers to join the team under myself, Max Charlebois, under me, and we are going to be having beta testers. And we're going to have 2 spots available right now, just 2 spots. We might open up about 4 to test and provide early feedback on scripts, storylines, videos. That's something that we're going to be offering. And if you guys are interested, we will be having the applications open now right after this live stream. All you have to do is send me or Zachary a email or a DM on Discord if you're interested. So we would like to say that we have never offered this before. I've never offered it before. Writing all these stories has been very, very interesting over the years. But now that I'm seeing that there's a bigger demand for more content, more videos, I want to get 2 co-writers to help me. And they're going to be credited. Absolutely. That's one thing that I do want to say, is that whoever we do end up getting, there will be proper credit within these videos. And so those videos would be branded just as the same as what you see on the channel. But within the video itself, the structure will be slightly different because, again, I don't want to take credit for something if I co-wrote the story, right? Like, if it's a shared process, then that video should be known that, hey, these individuals worked on it. So that's what we're doing. The beta testers, the reason we want only 2 spots right now is because we don't know how crazy it might get. So if that's something that you're interested in, again, DM us. That's something that we were talking about in a lot of the previous live streams. So that's something that we have. And again, I do want to go over a bigger piece of news. Zachary, do you have anything to say on the beta testers or the applications? If you want to put in an opinion or whatever you want to say.
So I think that this part of the channel is going to be really good because you can kind of be like, wow, I wish videos would come out more. Well, thanks to you, and this 2 spots we open, you could possibly do that. You know, you can help the channel out. You can help us grow. There's things that, we might give you.
Yeah, and that's something too. Like, we're even looking at giving some incentives away, like merchandise, physical items. That's something that we actually talked about briefly on the previous stream earlier today, is that we want to start offering like a couple incentives. We want to start doing giveaways on the channel. I think that would be a really cool thing. Now, I think what we might do is we're going to start doing like poster, I think, giveaways or stickers, something that is a physical item, because, digital assets are really nice, but also even within the memberships, we do want to give physical items away for free. So that is something that we want to do, as well as, what is included within the memberships. So that's something that, we did discuss earlier, and I honestly think it's a good idea. Like you said, Zach, it's just the channel is evolving, and having those extra team members, especially, with how everything is going right now, this could really help me with some of the series that I might not fully understand, or, don't have full time for, because when you get spread too thin, a lot of the time what happens is the quality goes down. So we 110% value the quality here on the channel. We do not want to make garbage. That is not what we're here to do. We're here to put a smile on your face, and if you enjoyed the story, that's something that we really want you to feel. We really want you to feel like, hey, I spent 25 minutes of my time listening to a story, and I either enjoyed it, maybe you didn't enjoy it, but we hope that you do enjoy it, and that is our goal. So again, we do want that to be our mission statement still. And that will always be the mission statement on the Miss the Part channel. But I think having like one or two co-writers are really, really going to help the growth of the channel, but also just being able to dive into stuff that I don't even know. Like I wish that I could take 15 hours out of my day to watch season after season after season of whatever franchise. But sometimes I unfortunately do not have the time. But we still want to be able to satisfy all fans all around the multiverse because that's what we're doing here on the channel. So again, I think it's very, very exciting news. I think it's perfect. You'll still have that Miss the Part flavor. Do not worry. That will not be going away. So again, let us know in the, chat what you think about that. Another thing that I want to bring up is the channel management news. And so the torch has been officially passed down. So Zachary is officially the Community and Business Development Manager, observes community interactions, scheduling, and content planning, and he will be leading the Discord, membership feedback systems, and the production flow on the channel. So Zachary, what do you think about that? And dude, I couldn't have given it to somebody more worthy than yourself, man. Like, again, I really do appreciate all of the support over the years. And for you to have this specific role, it just feels right. And you've already been doing a lot of these roles behind the scenes for over a year now. But for it to officially be official tonight is very, very cool.
Yeah, like I said, I'm very happy. I'm glad with the work that you've done. You needed help. I stepped in, and like I said, it's very exciting. I don't mind taking in the extra work to make sure everything runs well. Like I said, that's what I'm here for, and I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Yeah, no, it's an exciting time. So again, congratulations, Zachary. Like again, like this was something that we had talked about for so long, and then being able to actually execute this has been really cool. So that's really exciting. And again, you're going to see Zachary being the community and business development manager on the channel. We're going to be having a ton of updates, and he is officially known as, should I say it in the Palpatine voice, or should I just say it?
You can do whatever that makes your heart
It's like that one freaking scene in Star Wars. It's like, you shall be known as where that's my problem. So we have Miss the Part, and now we have the official where that's my problem. So if you want to talk to where that's my problem, that is Zachary. He is the community and business development manager on the YouTube channel, as well as all of the other channels out there that we have going. Like we have how many do we have? We have TikTok, we have X,
the
shorts. Yeah, we have everything.
The shorts. We have the spooky stories.
Yeah, we got that. So it's gonna be a really interesting type of thing. So if you guys have like inquiries, community interactions, definitely go to Zachary about any of those things, and still go to me if you would like to. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna not respond to anybody or just dump it on Zachary, like absolutely not. But Zachary is the main guy. If you have questions, he will be there to support the community. And again, it's just a very interesting thing. And I think for upcoming plans, there was a lot of deliberations that we had. Zachary, I don't know if you want to read that, but I did make it official. I think, we're going to stick to our word on the Five Nights at Freddy's week. It will be coming at the end of June. Now, we didn't know if this was going to happen, but we did make changes into a lot of the membership stuff that we have that we're going to get into soon, because there was a lot of concerns. There was a lot of talks that people wanted to know. but we did announce this and that, we would be doing it at the end of June. So we have that, and July ideas are in development. So we possibly have a MCU week in talks, Spider-Man week, and also the Avengers 2000 might be making a return this summer. So depending on what we go for, we might end up having a vote. What do you think about that, Zachary? Like, what is your thoughts on the upcoming plans for July?
I think July, like I said, always have a lot of good ideas. So that's why, like I said, hopefully MCU week wins.
Yeah, you want to see MCU week?
Yeah, I want to see anything to help the channel.
Yeah, so that's what we're kind of like. Honestly, I'm very down for whatever gets chosen. I don't know if it will go to a vote. I think maybe it should, though.
I think it should, to kind of give the community more involved.
So yeah, no, absolutely. And Zachary, if you want to host that vote on the Discord, like, that's something that we can do live. I think that would be really cool. People casting their votes in.
Yeah, or like the YouTube post.
Yeah, so again, if you guys are interested, let us know actually like what you would like to see. And another thing too is that we are having the Google Calendar. It will be going live soon, so fans can book calls directly. Now, if you want to book a call with me, I will have that available. Now, Zachary, I don't know if that's something that you want to implement on your end or not.
Yeah.
So
Wednesdays and Sundays.
perfect. Yeah. So if you guys want to book a call with Zachary, we're gonna have his schedule for Wednesdays and Sundays, and then you're gonna have mine, which should be available on Wednesdays. I think actually Wednesdays and Sundays as well. So that should be really interesting. And we will be updating a lot of the production lists for transparency. So the project tracker that we have right now, we have a production list on Google Sheets. So I will be connecting that with everybody right now. I'm going to send that back in the group chat here, or not group chat, in the chat. I literally just shared it right now. So I have that. That was just sent right now in the chat. Also, I do want to say that a lot of the tracking, so far so good. We've been updating it constantly. Everything is looking really good. Everything is on track that we have. So whatever you see that is in green is either, well, it's all available on the channel. If it's in green, it is finished. It's available. You can either find it on the channel or on the members only page. And all of the members only videos will eventually get on the channel within a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two. But every video will eventually be rolled out. So that's something that we are doing as well. And also, we have another thing too, that is the Dubby Energy Partnership. So Zachary, I don't know, do you want to kind of talk about that? Like, that's a big thing that happened.
Yeah, so I was thinking we need more, a little bit more money for like thumbnails and stuff. I'm like, why not get a energy drink partnership? So, like I said, W Energy, I drank it before. I like their flavors. I'm ordering more as we speak. That actually looks nice. I'm looking at the live stream. That looks nice.
Yeah, we have that. We have the code right now. We have the code available. Use promo code Watcher of the Multiverse. We are
10% off.
Yeah, 10% off. We're actually trying to get a flavor. So again, if you want to help support us get the flavor that we can unlock it on the MissedThePart channel, I would highly recommend hitting the sales goal. We're trying to get 31 sales. So if we end up hitting that goal, yes, we have what, a year? I think that's the time
We
limit.
ha- we have a year, but then it's a possibility. But the more we got, the more I can kind of push it. Like, hey, people are wanting it. People want this flavor.
Yeah, so again, if that's something that you guys want, we are willing to do that. Like that's something that we do want to push out is the Dubby, and whatever flavors that you guys are interested in, like we're more than open and willing to, because there was a flavor that you were talking about that actually has milk included, which is
The
odd.
s'mores flavor, where instead of mixing it with water, you mix it with milk.
That's so crazy. Oh my god.
That's
Milk.
coming June 2nd.
June 2nd. So yeah, like again, if you guys are interested, we will be trying to get our own flavor. So that is a goal that we have on the channel. And so if you guys would like to support that goal, again, any sort of support really does mean a lot to us. We really do appreciate it. Even you guys being here tonight, we really appreciate it. We thank you for the time. It's really nice. And again, like we got so many, there's still more updates. There's still more.
Yes.
Zachary, do you want to take the floor for this, or do you want me to kind of continue on?
I think you can do the next one because you're more into that.
Yeah, no, that's all good. So we have open community roles coming soon. So again, like we were saying earlier on this live stream, we have 2 community jobs that will be opening. So roles to support the live streams, like possibly getting a what are they called again? Like a moderator.
Discord,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
moderator.
moderator, Discord moderator, creative management. Applications are going to be open right after the live stream, and you can send them to Zachary or myself. But we
Mhm.
will be working on the Discord server and hopefully getting it fully operational within a week. I think that would be really cool. And then there was a big announcement that we have for the memberships on the channel. And again, this is actually something that me and Zachary deliberated on a couple days ago. And we kind of noticed it a little bit. We were like, hey, we got to talk about this. This is something that's really important on the YouTube channel. And there wasn't any issues that we saw, but we did see issues that we could be seeing in the near future. And so we were like, hey, let's just kick this in the butt now and get that completely, settled. So that's community fairness and membership guidelines. So at Miss the Part, every multiverse fan matters. So here's how we're keeping things fair, fun, and creative for everybody. So again, each custom video request, and this is just for memberships. So if you don't have a membership and you're not like really interested, or maybe if you are, this may or may not be for you for this part of the stream. But each video request is 30 minutes long, produced with full scripting, editing, voice acting, custom thumbnails. And we also have another point. Multi-part stories take a lot longer, more time and resources. So that's why we limited it to 1 story per month, unless you're a Watcher 5 or monthly theme tiers. So want a part of the, like, again, and this is something that we wanted to say, is that we wanted everything to be fair. And I think me and Zachary were kind of worried that that might not be the case. So we were kind of like, hey, we really do need to talk about it beforehand. So I'm really glad that we're bringing it up. But again, for the multi-part series, you can still do it. It's just submit a new idea each month through the Watcher of the Multiverse tier, or you would have to upgrade to the Watcher 5 or the monthly theme for larger arcs. So we don't want to have special treatment. That's a policy that we don't want to have that. I think every member gets equal attention and respect, regardless of their tier, whether or not they have a tier or not. Higher tiers simply just come with more content by design, not favoritism. So we never push one fan's idea ahead of others unfairly. So that was another policy that we wanted to add in with the memberships, because we did see that, hey, in the future, this might be a rising issue. So it's better to just address it now and just nick it in the butt. So Zachary, I don't know if you have if you want to add on that or not. I'm not sure.
Honestly, you pretty much hit every single key. You kind of hit everything. That yeah, no, you basically took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, and like we're just trying to look for like transparency. We're like transparency is key here. We're working towards like launching a request queue tracker. So you can see the status of the fan fictions that we're writing, what's in production, what's complete, and that's something that Zachary will most likely be handling. And although it already is on the production list, it's just for like your orders. So again, if you did have a membership and you were like, well, where the hell's my thing? Like that's something that we would have to get in contact with you personally. So although publicly everyone can see it, they can see that your idea is being made. We would like to still give it to you privately, because then you're questioning, well, where the hell's my request? So again, like that's just why we wanted to be transparent there. So it helps keep expectations clear and shows that every request matters here on the channel. So why we use memberships and we don't use paywalls. We want to build a community, not a vending machine here. Memberships allow you to support the production team and unlock perks without breaking the bank. They help us plan and deliver consistent content while rewarding loyal fans. So again, we never want to bill people. That's something that I keep telling you guys. Like, again, even with like donations, it's something that is so generous and we are so thankful for it, but it's something that you don't even have to do here. But if you do end up going that route, then by all means, we're not going to stop you. And all of the funding, we're putting it back into the channel to continue, making some sort of flow work better. Because, as much as we are working hard on the channel, any sort of support is always going to help anybody's content. And so we just thought as a business, it's really good to, put it back into the channel, and we can just do so much more. Like we've done Star Wars Week. It's already officially on the membership page, and we quickly got that out in record time, and we would have never been able to do that without your help. So again, we're not looking to bill anybody with ideas. That's not something that we want to do, but we do want to have the option like, hey, if you want to skip the line and you really do want to work with us, because this is like a working relationship, we would love to have you on board and work with you. And if you do want that, that's why we have the memberships. But we're still taking requests, and most of the requests that we get in the live streams, like we're doing tons of them. So I do want to make that clear. And also I want to make it clear that we can't do every single request. We would love to, by all means, but it's just not possible. It literally would physically harm me and probably Zachary.
Yeah.
It's just like impossible. Like, yeah, sure, it would be fun to deliver more, but the quality just wouldn't be that good. So again, we really want to bring that to your attention. And I think, with most of these points today, we just had all of these updates and we were like, hey, we gotta tell everybody about this, like with the whole manager position that you have, Zachary, all the way to the memberships and everything else. So again, I think we're gonna take like a 10-minute Q&A, and we would love to hear your genuine thoughts. As much as we would love to hear the requests, do send us your actual thoughts on everything that we have discussed, because we would love to, be able to actually talk to you guys about this. And I think another thing too is that getting 2 extra co-writers, it's really going to alleviate the stress, It's going to be really fun. So yeah, again, we are taking Q&A. Zachary, I don't know if you want to answer any questions or if you want me to, but I'm totally good with however this goes.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I think maybe with those two co-writers, it can be like different specialties. Like let's say, oh, I'm very good with anime. Well, if you get into it, we can have that one-on-one call with that idea written. Like, what if, let's say Max wanted, what if Goku's the MCU? Well, we'd be bouncing off ideas. We'd be like, okay, well, how can we put Goku in the MCU without ruining the story? So I think having another person with like different talents, different ideas, it can help. We can do some crazy stuff.
Yeah, and like even implementing the beta testers, like the beta testing is going to help so much because let's just say if we had two co-writers and two beta testers that were completely separate people, like this is four people that we're talking about. So two beta testers are taking a look at the co-written stories, and then I can come in, kind of give some points, whatever, however it gets packaged at the end of the day. I think the beta testers are really going to help with, hey, this kind of makes sense, or even just, having criticism, feedback, any way to just build the story better. Not just saying like the writer, like the co-writer hands it to the beta tester and the beta tester says, "Oh, that's bullshit. I hate this." That's not what it is. It's pointing out things that might be able to make the story stronger and just a little bit better. So again, we're going to have these applications available after the live stream. And we probably, what we will do is, because I'm seeing a few questions here.
Yeah.
The chicken. How do I put in an application and what do I put on it? This is a perfect question. So,
Good question.
what we're going to do here is we're going to allow you guys to get in contact with us because we don't have a page where you can just like send in your resume or something. Like we don't have that other than email.
You could with my email, or I could make a new Google like Gmail, and then I'll just quickly make it, and that can be the application thing. Or if you guys have any questions, any what if requests, you can send it to my new email instead of my personal one. I think that could work too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that would be really good. Zachary could handle, like if you wanted to fully handle the applications, you can. Like that's something that I know we both talked about. I would love to see them as well. But we think that the best option would probably be handing them in by email. Absolutely. And whatever you have available, like if you have a resume, if you have examples, that's something that we would love to see. Because it's all about building trust here on the channel. We don't want to just hire anybody and be like, hey, and then something happens. So we're really trying to make this as easy as possible. Also, we don't know if this will be a paid position. So we don't know. And if it's not, we will be offering different perks, such as free merchandise, posters, etc. So again, like we haven't fully deliberated on, hey, is there going to be compensation, and if there is going to be compensation, what that's going to look like. But again, this is something that we are thinking about now. Is paying for this work necessary? Absolutely, I think it definitely is. But again, this is kind of a volunteer type of position that we're looking for. And we're also willing to, we're willing to, I know, Zachary, what was that thing that you were saying earlier? Like, I think you said like slashing off memberships or even just like gifting memberships for free. Like that was something that I think we also discussed.
For like what, the new people?
Yeah, for the different job offers.
So I believed we agreed on like different merch, exclusive like posters and all that. I do believe like maybe like discounts on things. I gotta try to remember everything. Well, like we do. I have to start making a list.
No, you're good. Like again, this is like we're kind of just going off of, how our notes were looking like before the live stream, but again, like we wouldn't want to have an abuse of power with the writers, cuz the writers are kind of there for support on stories that, I might not be able to do. So again, like let's just say if we had a co-writer but then we slashed the membership tier and then they got the membership, then they can just write their own stories. Like that to me would be an abuse of power, so we kind of want to avoid that. And saying this publicly is actually really good because again, we're kind of going about this as we go along and we do have a solid plan in place, but it's just better to be transparent with everybody about this. I think the compensation part is most likely going to be like discounts on merchandise. I think that's mainly what we're going to have. Also, 110% shout outs for those who are, going to work with us. Portfolio development, like if you guys want to use the video or the story in the portfolio, that's something that we do want as well to make crystal clear. So again, there's a lot of questions in here, which I'm really happy. So Louis said for example, I had plans for my what if it became, so I assume that it's impossible now. No, it's not impossible, Louis. That story is happening. So again, let me know why you think it's impossible. A lot of people are thinking that some of the stories are not happening. But that is not the case here. When are you doing the next Fic Talk? I think we're going to do the Fic Talk next week. So I think next Monday or Friday. How would I contact Zachary? I'm sorry, but I don't have his email nor Discord. Mary, that's a good question.
Oh, that's funny because Max, open your Discord.
Let me open the Discord. Oh, there's the email. Okay.
That's the new email. Anybody who wants it, you can send me emails, questions, concerns. I'll answer in a timely manner if I'm not busy working at Sam's Club.
Do you want to would you want to copy and paste that into the chat? I can on my Discord.
Okay.
So Louis said, because you said only members get multi-parts. No, actually that's not. I do want to say, so any sort of request that let's just say, for instance.
There you go.
Okay, let me just see here. Okay, let me copy this. No, this is good. I like the questions that we're getting. That's a really important one.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So, Louis, the thing with the memberships is that we are offering a multi-part series for the YouTube members. So, for requests that we're doing, that's a whole other thing. So, that's a completely different thing. A lot of the requests that we are doing, so let's just say like it's a live stream request, or if it's just in the comments down below, like those videos like will still happen, like whether or not it's in the production list or not. Like we don't know what request we're actually doing. It just sort of happens. So for something like the one that you requested, could it be a 5-part series still? Absolutely. It's still a requested story. We don't know if we're going to fully do a 5-part series with that particular story, but we're saying if somebody really wanted to like lock in a 5-part series, we're offering that as an option. So again, to be crystal clear with the what if requests, we're still taking what if requests, no doubt. But this is just a completely different thing for memberships. When will the calls be available? The calls on the Google Calendar, we will have that available on Friday. We're going to have it set up on Friday. Hey, are you ever going to do... let me just see. I don't really have a question because I understand what you were saying. I appreciate it, Jeremiah. Yeah, like, no worries. Like, again...
I can answer this question.
Oh.
White Lighter, my question is, have you ever done or have any plans of doing any Dragon Ball or Naruto what if videos? I think that's something a little bit on my end. Yes, we will, but it's going to take time. Like I said, the co-writers can help. Because like I said, I'm pretty knowledgeable in Dragon Ball and Naruto. But like so having that co-writer would be nice.
Yeah, I think the co-writer is going to really be helpful. I think it's going to be really good. Another question that we had is, I remember I made a super chat about a request I had. It was, what if... Oh, did you answer that one? Did you answer Big Bash?
It was the white lighter, but basically Big Bash, it's kind of the same thing too. With Naruto and Sasuke, I don't think like all of us wants to be a little bit different from the other YouTube channels. So we'll probably do only crossovers because that's the easiest. It's easy for everybody because at the end of the day, I don't think Max and I wanted power scale, but like what if Naruto had the like Spider-Man like powers or something? Like I said, we'll let the other YouTubers deal with that. I think crossovers would be a lot more interesting, a lot better, a lot easier for everybody.
Yeah, and absolutely. And you know, that's another good question too, because he is asking as well, like if he sent out a super chat, is the idea going to happen? And that's something that a lot of people have been asking us, and we don't fully know. We don't have, like, again, I think the answer to that question is we don't know, because we will add the request into the list that we do, and whether or not that request gets picked, like, again, most of these requests have been getting handpicked, and most of the ones that have been getting super chatted, because people have been sending funds, absolutely, we would love to do them. Like, we're not saying, oh, because you sent out $5, we're not going to do it. Like, any sort of generosity to the channel, we would love to do the stories. So whether or not it's locked in, if that's your question, it is not locked in. That's why we have the memberships available. And those are full on 100% locked in ideas that we can do. And because when we do these live streams and we get so many requests, it's literally impossible to do, because let's just say 25 people super chatted. It's impossible to do 25 ideas all at once. So again, that's something that we really wanted to address as well. And we're not saying that we're not going to do it. We're not saying that at all. But we're just saying that, you know, if you would like a locked in idea, 110%, that's why we do have those brand new membership tiers available. Yeah, but hopefully we're not being harsh with people. Like, this is, like, we're just literally being upfront
Honest.
about, yeah, absolutely. And again, like, the production list, it's going to continue to update, as you guys can see. A lot of the streaming request ones, we're getting a lot of them done at record time, which is really crazy. I think with the two co-writers, it's going to be so much better, though, to take even more requests. So, Big Bash, don't worry. We would love to do those franchises. I think with the co-writers, it's really going to help do those bombastic ideas that we get. And again, I'm just one person, so if I have two people, like, what could we do? it could be crazy. I think it could be absolutely terrific. How much money are the new membership tiers? That's a good question. Let me go on the channel. Okay, 1 second here. You know, this is a really
The
good.
chick.
Oh no,
Hmm.
you're good, dude. You
Oh, someone deleted something. Oh, people are deleting things.
de-
Oh,
deleting.
chats are getting deleted.
Wait, why? What happened?
Don't know. I saw 3 chats disappear.
Oh, maybe it
So,
was.
chicken, will this already affect scheduled calls? No. I would say it wouldn't affect scheduled calls.
We don't have any scheduled calls yet. We don't have nothing scheduled. Um,
I think chicken wanted to talk with us, but I don't know for what date though.
Everything will have to be booked. Because it's
Yeah, I'm gonna
just
I'm gonna start doing that. Writing down like a list.
yeah, like
If you
every.
send me a template, I would appreciate it too. If you have one.
Oh yeah, no, I can definitely do that for you. Absolutely. If you want like a template or whatever you want,
Yeah,
I
I'll
can.
take it. So then people text me, I can be like a calendar, or I'll start trying to throw it on calendars maybe.
Yeah, so the chicken, we do have a scheduled call tomorrow. I haven't forgot about that one, but as for like anything new after today, we don't have. I think chicken's like the last person that we
Yeah.
have a scheduled call with, but anybody after chicken who wants to set a call with me or Zachary, like it will have to be booked. So that's something that we do have. I do want to say that the membership tiers are the Watcher tier, which is 99 cents Canadian. I'm going to say these in Canadian dollars. The Watcher's membership is 14.99 Canadian. The Watcher of the Multiverse tier. This is the first tier where you can request your what if video that we will officially lock in is 19.99 Canadian. And then the Watcher 5, where again we updated the Watcher 5 when we slashed it right in half. The Watcher 5 is 140.99 Canadian. So that sounds a bit crazy, but again, you have to think about the time, the effort, the artists that we're dealing with, the video editors that we have on the team. So 5 30-minute videos is over 90 minutes of content, which is a lot. So that's why we ended up doing that price point, and we actually like reduced it by 50%. And so the final one is the Watcher monthly theme. 7 requested videos locked in. They're all 30 minutes each. You join the Fic Talk live, and again, it's in Canadian dollars. It's 299.99. So 300 Canadian, which again for the United States is like way cheaper. Um,
Oh yeah, I'm glad.
yeah, like American, I think it would be converted like half. So the reason that we have those prices like that is because again, the support to the channel, like we put those funds back into the channel to make even more videos for you guys. But because of the production costs and everything, like if somebody said, "Hey, missed the part. I have a request, but it's a 15-part series." It's like, "Well, that's great, but here's the problem. There could be 15 other channel community members who aren't like members, but like that would like 15 videos done. So you're essentially taking 15 slots. And so that's why we have this membership. So it's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort for the team that we have. And again, we don't want to use AI artists. We don't want to like ramp up the production and just, make it look bad. We do have an aesthetic here on the channel that we would like to continue. And that's kind of what we do here. So we hope people kind of respect what we're doing here. And I mean, it's just kind of, I wouldn't say it's a goal of ours. I guess, yeah, it is a goal to keep the aesthetic. of the channel alive. But as time continues on, like I personally would rather not use AI. So I would love to support those who are trying to also make a living. Uh, so yeah, hopefully I answered the question for that. Hopefully. Zachary, do you have any questions or
Um,
anything that you see?
let's see. Let's see. No, not really. Like I said, I feel like we kind of hit every mark. Like I said, my email's open. If people want to shoot a text, I'll try my best to answer everyone in a timely manner. Will will you make a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory week or a Flat Stanley week? Childhood guy. Um, Probably not, unless someone like really, really, really wants it. Because with Charlie Chocolate Factory, it's kind of the same story. I feel like, unless you want to majorly change something. Like if you really, really wanted it and you requested it, yes. Or like say 20, 40 people wanted it, yes. Like I'm not saying no, but definitely for the future, it can happen.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like a lot of people, like this isn't a question that people had, but I'll answer it. It's like, how do you determine what becomes the next themed week if nobody secures that membership? Because we do have the membership available where you can literally secure a whole week of ideas. And now, if some individual did that, then it would just help fund the channel even more into making more ideas for all of the community members. But that being said, how do we determine these things if, those slots aren't covered? Well, we just do it ourselves. We will do a vote just like what we said for July. If we don't have anybody, we will do a vote. And if we do, then that week will be like it'll happen after the whatever scheduled week that we have. So let's just say Five Nights at Freddy's week is happening at the end of June. Then we have a community member who got that tier. And so they're like, oh, I want to bump it up. Well, we won't bump it up because we already have it scheduled. We will just schedule it for a future day. So again, that's something that I think is really cool. Co-writers, absolutely the chicken. Co-writers are going to help a lot, big time, because it's just going to make things flow a lot better. I think it's
You know what
really,
we could do? Actually, now that I think about it,
yeah. I'm all up to hear.
if you want the co-writer position, send us your best story. I want to sit down in the middle of the night and read some of them. And if I think, hey, this kind of flows like what your style is, then I'll send it to you. And then if you greenlight it, you're in. I think it might get people's brain pumping for a good idea. And maybe that's the test. I can't think of another way.
Yeah, and I mean we'll look for like plagiarism and stuff too. That's something that we will definitely look into because we do want to get like writers instead of like people who like we don't want to get like anything generated. So
Yeah.
again, that's something that we are going to be looking for. And we'll probably have it like again with the beta testers. That's why it's going to be really good. Sending ideas and different videos to beta testers. I have some innovative ideas to throw out there privately to sort out the application process. Yeah, I mean the application process is just like this is all public. We want fairness for everybody. I think everybody should have a fair chance at these different roles. So we're gonna have moderator roles. We're gonna have the beta testing roles, the two co-writer roles. There's about 6 to 8 roles up for grabs for 8 different individuals. So we're not gonna have one person getting 2 or 3 roles. Like just one, I think is probably enough.
Yeah. And we could do if you want, maybe like a trial where like, yeah, if you think it works out, we'll start talking about future stuff. Maybe like payment, but that's like in the future if you want.
Yeah, that's something that we could do. But yeah, hopefully we answered most of your guys' questions. And again, we just wanted to be real with everybody here. Like, we're not. I feel like some people, like, when they're. I don't know the word. It's like they're pushing out memberships and stuff. It's like, yeah, money is nice. That's not what we're after here. We're literally just wanting to continue having an ongoing flow of videos on this channel. And so a way to do that is definitely through the memberships. That's literally the only reason why we're pushing them out. It helps the channel. It helps make more videos. That's literally the only reason why. And again, if you can't do that, that's totally fine. We don't even give a shit. As long as you guys are commenting, supporting, subscribing, liking the video, that's all that really matters to us. Like, again, so it's not this like big thing like, hey, you know, these guys really want funding, all this stuff. Like, yeah, that's great, but that's not what we want on this community. And we never want to bill anybody for ideas. That's something, again, like, and it makes me kind of sad because like some people were saying, well, you're not going to do the idea now. No, nobody's saying that. It's just, if people want to lock in ideas, then you're skipping the line to do so. That's essentially what it is. It's like you go to, I don't know, what, Wonderland? You don't have Wonderland in the United States, but there's like a fast lane pass that you can get, and
Yeah, pretty much.
you just skip the line. That's literally it. It's like there's so many requests that, you know, we don't want to say they're put on hold, but they might be. But again, if you guys really want an idea, that's why we have those memberships available. So it's not like some conspiracy theory or anything with what we're doing here. Like, it's literally just helpful. And we're never going to like beg or plead or be like, hey, well, we need this, this, and this. It's like, no, we're not doing that. So again, we're trying to be as real as possible here because, again, there's not a lot of people who are real these days, and we're just trying to not bullshit anybody here. And again, we really do appreciate everybody's comments. Like, seriously, this is really cool to see. Zachary, what do you think about this? I just find it funny. Like, I'm so happy that we're being just transparent with everything. Like, it's really nice.
Yeah. There are ways you can help. Well, I'm trying to answer a lot of people from the chat too. King Phillips, is this the Fic Talk? This is not the Fic Talk, unfortunately. This is a channel update. Sorry to burst a bubble. What is it? What else? I think that's it. I think that's honestly just it.
Yeah, so again, we really do appreciate everybody's support today. This wasn't a ideas live stream or a Fic Talk live stream. This was just a genuine real update. A genuine real thing that we wanted to talk about. We just wanted to be real with you guys. I think it's something that we need more on the channel here. And as we go along, like, again, like, I do want to say, too, my brother did mention something to me. This was years ago. And he mentioned to me, he's like, you know, you need to get people to kind of see like who you are as a person, because again, when we're doing these stories, like, all I really am, like, and again with Zachary too, all we really are narrators. Like, there was never a, hey, who is this person? Like, it was just, oh, he's narrating a story, and then people would move on to the next one. But again, as time went along, it was like, I totally understand that now. Like, people should know who we are, what we're doing, what our mission statement is on this channel, what types of goals we have. And we're really just looking to create some awesome stuff for you guys. That's something that we've always wanted to do. We're obsessed with it here on the channel. I'm obsessed with it. It's like this channel's like taking drugs. That's how crazy. Like, no, like seriously, that's what it is. Like, it's fun though. Like, it's a fun thing to do. And
So
I think being that real with you guys and being upfront is needed. So again, Zachary, any final? I like how you're just like, what the hell is this guy talking about?
no, like I said, I'm going through the chat. White Lighter, have you heard of that? I'm gonna butcher the channel name. AMAGI, Amiga, whatever the hell to
Wait,
call it.
what?
But yeah, I have heard of it. I'm actually subscribed to that channel. I think the only real problem with that channel is, like I said, I pretty much like it. I pretty much watch a bunch of their videos, so I can't say I'm hating because I like a bunch of their videos. Aren't they AI? Wait later, like definitely text in the chat if they're AI or not, because I do
have
like
no
a bunch
idea.
of their videos. Here, I'll send it to you. He does like Naruto what ifs and all that other fun things. There we go. I'll send on Discord.
But yeah, I think
There you go.
no, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'll take a look at this. Yeah, we hope to see your applications as soon as possible. And we really do appreciate everybody coming out, just being real with you guys. It really does mean a lot to us. But that being said, I think we're going to cut the stream from here now, because it's over an hour now. So I sent you both an example of my writing for a co-author application. Also, did you get any new thumbnails today? And don't forget, I already sent you an opening scene for you to see. We did not get any new thumbnails. We actually are expecting some tonight. Oh, we did get a thumbnail. Speak of the devil. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, all right. Well, we did get a thumbnail. Okay, that's really cool. Oh, that looks awesome. I'm gonna send you that.
send me that email. It was sent. What's it? I'm curious.
This one is really cool. Wow. This is John Wick in Shadow. That was a request on the live stream. So we finally got that. That's really nice.
That is.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't hurt to check, I guess, right? Damn, I'll have to talk to him and tell him like, damn, that's like crazy. No, that's really cool. But yeah, Mad Prime Productions, hope you're doing well. Venom Joestar, thank you. I understand now. Yeah, no, like we really appreciate it. We appreciate the understanding. It does mean a lot. Just being able to talk here with you guys. So I think we will be ending here. We really do appreciate it. Any final thoughts, Zachary, before we head out?
No, like not really. I think more of the W. Make sure you guys click that link. If you're gonna get something, get something. Mad Prime Productions. You forgot my last request. What request was it? Childhood guy. My friend Discord, the Screaming Cherry actually is up to write for you. Yeah, send him or her to my email. Like I said, I believe you got it, Childhood guy, and we'll think about it. Like, meaning I'll go and view and all that other fun stuff. White Later, I don't think it's AI. If it is, it's a good one. It is a good one. I'm not gonna lie, but like I said, I really don't know.
But yeah, we really do appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you soon. Take it easy.
Yep.